I work in a group of schools, which is the King's College Group, majority in Spain, but also in Panama and now in Latvia, and there are more schools opening in the future in different parts of the world. The research that I've been doing and have done over the last few years is predominantly focused on the importance of building self-efficacy in students. So since the 1970s, there's been a huge amount of research on how in schools we need to build self-efficacy in students, so their belief in their academic capabilities and their belief in their self-regulatory capabilities, their ability to organise themselves, stay focused and be disciplined in their studies. From the research that I've been doing, looking at the context of education today, we are very grades focused, and that can actually cause students to feel have less self-efficacy and feel that they're not as capable as they could be. My talk today was about how we can build self-efficacy in students and how we can maintain self-efficacy in students so that they can reach their full potential. Because the key outcomes from a huge amount of research is that if children don't have this belief in their capabilities, they will underachieve, they're more likely to suffer from childhood depression, they're less likely to be successful in their careers, and they're more likely to drop out of school and education early. So it's something that I think is very fundamental, but it's something that we are more inclined to forget about because we are, as schools, in many cases businesses, and parents like to know about grades. And so the message we give a lot of the time in schools is that we expect our students to get excellent grades, and we do get excellent grades, but the focus doesn't need to be on the grades, it needs to be on developing the student for them to attain those grades. So the idea being, if you build self-efficacy in students, if you ensure that they love learning, that they have a great attitude to learning, they have a really strong growth mindset, they will get good grades. And so it's shifting the focus away from grades and onto developing the capabilities of the students and their self-efficacy. It's about creating a whole school culture. It's about focusing on the student and making sure the students feel success is determined by the progress they're making and not the grades they're achieving. It's about making the child feel more confident in themselves and their capabilities. It's a number of things. Actually, we recognise that there is an issue with mental health, and I think sometimes schools can be the drivers of those issues because they spend a lot of time talking about children having to get good grades to go to university to be successful. And the idea is that if we put more focus on developing the students and making them feel better about themselves, they will love learning and the grades will come. So it is quite complicated actually, but essentially I would say if schools really want to go down this line, they need to think about the messages they give to students and how they make students feel successful in everything they do in school.